mid-season update, whatever. Brody met Maeve, the elf maiden, and had a lovely date day helping out around the town and getting to know her a little bit. Beetle and Kat had a luxurious, relaxing spa day.
Hell yeah.
And you're actually
The
going to start
food
with...
was amazing.
You're going to start with some bonus temp HP for this session also. As a result of how relaxed you are. We will see in a minute. And Tozu went
I
on
did not have that relaxing of a day.
wildly unrelaxing adventure day.
Our temp HP is coming from his actual HP.
And met some new suspicious potential business partners.
That no one else knows about.
And got some sort of information quest.
Yep.
That were
gotta go make friends with someone.
Yeah. Gotta go see a man about a horse. No, that's something else. Never mind.
He doesn't like horses.
I wonder if this guy will have any Elder Scrolls. That'd be nice.
What's an Elder Scroll?
Yeah, I got your reference, even if my character doesn't.
Really? That's like such a random NPC.
I know, but it's because it was in a running gag for a series I've watched on YouTube before, so that's the only reason I actually had heard of it.
Yeah, I just needed a name, so I ripped off. I was like, yeah, that's a guy. Anyway, so that was the last session. You all wake up feeling... Brody...
Not all of you. Wait a minute.
I feel fine.
Two of
You
you
wake up
are
feeling-
refreshed and renewed.
You feel like warm, fuzzy, and sort of solidified in your paladin-ness.
Yes.
You have
Honor the
played
creed.
to your strengths, exactly, honored the creed, and really upheld the tenets that form your core values and acted on them in a way that just makes you feel good about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Beetle and Cat, you are so relaxed. You are so full. You still have all the delicious like smells in your mind, and you just feel like you're walking on air. You each start with 7 additional temp HP.
Woot.
Tozu,
That wouldn't include mine.
correct.
Why?
Because you've rested, so you lose mine.
Okay.
So you get 7 instead
until
of
you
9.
re-meet, because
Yes. You haven't had a
You-
chance
On the
to.
off chance that a battle
elsewhere.
breaks out before we get to you, I'll just put 7.
Yep, I put 7 too.
Tozu, you wake up feeling somewhat disturbed. You slept fitfully in spite of your active day. Feeling a little bit torn. There's part of you that's very excited and intrigued by your meetings yesterday, and there's also part of you that has really enjoyed being sort of this holy, righteous knight member of this group that has your back. So you're sort of trying to reconcile.
Did I wake up cold and shamed, bound and broken on the floor?
No.
You said that. You said that I was torn.
Aww.
Music reference? I'm going with music reference.
Yes, it's a music reference.
So, Tozu and Brody, did you both sleep back in the library adjacent free housing?
I eventually
Me.
got there.
Okay. So the two of you wake up in your free lodging. Beetle and Cat, you wake up in your luxury cloud spa.
Mm-hmm.
I should have robbed the spa.
Breakfast is waiting for all 4 of you. Brody and Tozu have some bread and cheese.
Fine
And
for me.
Beetle and Cat have also bread and cheese, but of a very different sort.
Creamy cheese.
Buttery, delicious herbed cheeses. A variety of stiff crackers and soft, freshly baked breads. With some fresh squeezed fruit juices. You're still in that hotel. But as nice as the previous day's relaxation was, you do feel that it is probably about time to continue on your quest.
Time to mosey.
I will
I'm gonna.
make sure I meet up with Brosif and Min and Max and get all the gear together and whatnot. And I also need to make sure that Bo is back in action. So
Yes.
I'll be doing all that.
Had you unsummoned Bo?
I did
that your-
initially. It takes me like 10. It's a ritual, so I just need to cast the ritual again.
Yeah, that's
Summoned
fine.
him because he's cheap.
So hey, if I had free stables, I would take them too. So you go about doing that.
Mm-hmm. Normal get ready, gear up kind of stuff.
Yeah, we'll say get ready, gear up takes half an hour.
Okay. That's how
I
I
will
start.
cast message to both Tozu and Brody to find out where they are, so we can meet up.
Well. I'm at the barracks lodge as normal.
And I believe I'd be hanging around, being wary of your resummoning of Bo.
Are you there too?
I'm in the general vicinity. We're within earshot of each other.
We'll head
just
your
trying
way
to-
and we'll meet you there.
Good, because I need cat. I need cat.
You need cat?
I need you. I need someone that can speak Elvish.
Oh, gotcha.
So I will.
Alrighty.
A translator.
I will relay that to Kat and start our way to them.
Gotta check on my horse.
All right, so you can all prep. Do you want to meet at the stables? Is that it?
Sure.
Okay. So you all meet at the stables. It's say 7:30 in the morning.
Make sure my horse is doing all right.
Horses are all good. Gear's packed, ready to go.
Onward to adventure.
Are you doing your paladininess to us?
Yes, if we have time. If not, I will give you a rousing speech as we proceed.
Yeah, you
out
can take the time
of- Okay. All right. So you get
as you're sort of
9.
regrouping.
Brute. Thanks, bro.
You're welcome, bro.
And now we go to 16.
I don't know if it stacks. Does it stack?
I think
I
so.
don't think it does.
I like it stacking.
I mean, it's your game.
Yay, DM.
Oh, we are so fucked.
Temp
Well,
HP
we
never
No, I
stacks.
just. What's that?
Temp HP never stacks. If you have 10 pit points and receive more of them, you decide whether to keep what you have or gain the new amount. But it's your game, so obviously.
You make a stack if you wish.
Yeah, so if you have 12 and you gain 10, you don't get 22. It's 12 or 10. But your game.
Smile?
Let me think about this for a second.
How
Nice.
much HP do I need?
No, that's not what we're doing.
It can be a one-off based on what happened versus the normal. You
I
give
gave a
temp, and
really
I
rousing
also
speech.
give temp.
Well, I think so that
Different.
it's normal temp HP from your rousing speech, but I think it's more of it's not
It's not like a spell on a
so
spell.
much right. It's more
It's
like
like your
it's like a well rested
rejuvenation.
bonus.
Yeah,
More than
We're
anything.
just,
I want to give something
on our
for a
game.
well rested bonus, and aside from temp HP, I don't think there's anything else that particularly
Inspiration,
fits.
No.
No, I
because
don't
you're
like the
inspired
inspiration.
by your well-restedness.
because that's not inspiration's more of a mental
Right,
This
you're
is more
well-rested.
physical. I'm fully inspired.
No, I want it to be
You
something
do
that
You could just call it a.
I want it to be something that wears off throughout adventuring.
Sure.
So I think in this instance, we're going to go with stacking temp HP. If there are very strong objections from anybody,
That's not a rule that particularly breaks in my mind.
Yeah, and I think, like, generally speaking, we'll reassess in the future. Like, if there's multiple spell casts that give stacking temp HP, then I think that's a separate issue. But this is more of a, this is the well rested bonus.
I would agree.
Precedent set.
Yarr.
Cool. All right.
So I'm assuming that like there's that stoner elf is nearby for us getting them getting their horses back
Yes.
out. All right. Kat, in lieu of anyone else being around, that's probably better information. Can you ask this guy if he's ever heard of someone named Gian the Fist?
So I get the person's attention and in Elvish ask that question on behalf, and I like point to Tozu, being like, Tozu wants to know.
My friend.
So, Tozu, he heard you ask Kat to ask him, who then asked him in Elvish, and he looks at you in common, says, "Nah, man.
I'm not an owl.
Heard.
Sorry."
Heard.
Nice. Anything else?
No, because I don't know if there's any. I don't think Gian might know that old librarian that we came across. So
To remind you of exactly how that exchange went down, Moraes told you that he didn't give you a city name. He just said, in the next town you visit,
right.
look for Gian the Fist.
But because I also don't know anything about this Gian the Fist,
You
I was
also
like,
you
might as
also
well.
don't know what the next town you're going to is.
That is true.
You haven't chosen the direction yet.
I just figured I'd see if I can get any information ahead of time.
Yes.
Worth a shot.
Yes. I just wanted to point that out in case.
Oh, and in case anyone in the group is wondering, Gian the Fist is just an old buddy of mine. We went to college together.
You're a bard?
Do you really want me to prove I am?
No. But
Okay,
bards
then.
tend to go to college.
I just kind of
And wizards.
They just go to Bardic
I
College.
think wizards go to academies.
School.
no, like-
It's just school,
School.
I guess.
It's school.
Vague school.
Yeah. But like bards have like their third
Mhm.
level, whatever, is like college, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember what the wizard subclasses were, but it's schools. I'm still thinking
assassins don't
Skyrim,
Go to
so.
college. How do you think
No.
I learned? How do you think I learned all about my poisons?
Tasting them.
In the street.
So anyway, where are you guys heading?
To my understanding, we will be heading to Azir, Azamir, and then beyond to try to get to the Sun Warriors.
Okay.
So
and I have my reference maps from the people researching, so
Yes.
I'm like, look, this way, and I point to the most useful of whatever they found that seems to align with what exists today and where we're intending to go.
Let's go.
God,
So
I hope
you
we
got
don't end up going through the snake path again.
frickin' snakes.
why did it have
So
to be
you got-
snakes?
I'm not going to mark up everything from the entire maps
No, that's
that they gave Danielle, but I will add some more
Yeah.
detail.
Do you want me to put like a number of maps down, or just kind of general?
No, I'm just going to update the world map a little bit. With
Okay.
some, with some towns, cities, settlement dots. And we'll update some of this. So you get a couple different like waypoints effectively. With some notes on them. So the oh my god, why can't I select this? Sorry. I'm having a hard time today.
No worries.
That guy there is the only city that gets marked in the desert. This blue line is the river. That's actually the same river that you walked along for a time. This node here is just labeled with question marks as being a point of interest.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 3 other black dots are larger elf settlements. You know that elves kind of live scattered throughout the woods. They don't all congregate in large cities. Many of them live either alone or with their families or small groups of like 20 to 30, sort of scattered about. So there aren't a ton of huge elf cities. But those 3 black dots are each either cities or this one here is kind of like a rotating semi-permanent army camp.
Would we from this map know generally where we came from the waterfall? When we were with that lady?
Yes. You were, from the best you can tell, you were adjacent to the mystery spot of note.
So we were right near that.
Is there a check for reading maps? Survival?
Sure.
I don't know,
Probably try, or
if anybody has a cartography kit, you can roll
yeah,
with
there's
advantage.
cartography.
Proficiency with cartography.
I am not.
Could be a
proficient.
nature check if you felt so compelled, but I would think
Yeah, I'd say survival,
survival.
Survival.
makes sense.
or maybe
Yeah.
investigation.
No, I think survival. If
And now,
anybody
since
has-
I'm like a researcher, could I have survival with advantage?
do you have proficiency with cartographer's kit?
No, I don't believe so.
Then no.
Okay.
Okay, random survival. Yeah, I also got an 18.
Yeah. Perfect. Yes, you
Okay,
were.
guys, suck it. I can read maps.
I have maps. I give
yeah,
them to you.
Pat, you're looking at it upside down. It's hard to see. No, you can. Yeah, you were in the unnamed mystery point of interest.
So yeah, Kat's holding up the map for all of us to look at. So she's just sitting
I'm
in the
like
back.
trying to see through it.
There is a little danger warning with a note in Elvish that says "avoid this area," and there's like a little red circle around it.
So help me if it says take the left fork.
There's a little like stay out of that area marking.
The question mark area. I'm sorry, I didn't have the map up.
Yes. So there's the little red circle around. Are you in the? You're in the same scene as me, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just have my camera off right now.
Yeah. So there's a little note on your map that says like avoid this area with the red circle.
Okay.
Good news,
Nope.
we've already been, and it was actually a delightful time.
Yeah. There's
Maybe
like
they don't
there's a little like skull and crossbones. It's very clear that you should not go there. You went and it was lovely.
We're all not elves.
Elves don't get along with oracles apparently, or mystics. Nobody say she is. Anyway,
Well, we also went in from the south. What if we go in from the north and things are different?
maybe. Either way, that way.
You want to hit it on the way back too?
Not sure I
I
like
don't
that
feel
sentence.
I don't feel a particular need. I just want to take the main.
I would say doing a boop, badoop.
Thank you.
Do you want to hit like city to city pings and then? Okay.
I mean, yeah, whatever the mainest. That's a good word. Most major
relevant.
road.
I mean, this is going to take us weeks to get there. I think having the opportunity for resupplies or additional information or interactions with people would be ideal. At least maybe the Orc Watch is something to avoid or try to at least approach cautiously.
I mean, we're going into orc lands, so
Yeah, but this one is a known location of orcs versus a we got to keep.
This
an eye.
is not in. This is just inside the elf territory. This is the Orkwatch is the like military outpost that has like rotating troops through it to be on alert for orcs.
Oh, it's Elven. Yeah, let's just boom.
It is
boom,
Elven.
boom.
It's just on the elf side of the line. It's the edge of the forest.
Yeah. I will propose a vote to go from ignore the red circle and go ... and see where we go from there.
The northeasternmost dot, is that
One.
more out of our way, Eli? It seems like that would be a greater distance to travel.
I guess it
It
depends
is
on the roads.
not
Is
a
it by the crow fly.
direct line. There aren't particular. It's all sort of footpaths. It's like a New England forest. It's not. There's no straight line main roads to any of these places. It's all kind of winding. It's if you kind of zigzagged like that, it would add a little bit of time. Let's see. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it would take you 14 days to get from Thalen City to Azamir if you hit every city along the way. If you went direct, 1, 2. You could do it in 12 days. So it would add 2 days overall to hit every city.
Oh, I'd say probably hitting the cities then are smarter for the resupply reasons that were brought up. If there's no like major road through any of this.
Yeah, there's no major road that's going to decrease travel difficulty. Paths directly between cities
Saves 2
may
days.
have fewer creatures, but may have more
Bandits.
intentionally malicious beings.
Yeah, so I vote we hit all the major cities then, as proposed.
To the top
Give
right
us-
dot.
Best opportunity for resupply if need be.
No, let's hit all the cities. I agree.
Okie dokie.
I'll report that on the shell phone back to the base, just so that they're aware of our logistical.
Travel plans.
Well,
They question
should-
why
should-
you haven't left yet.
Should. Well, wait, hang on. Discussion before he actually pulls that trigger.
Okay.
Should we be that informative of our exact path in case there is potential for interception of this information?
I mean, as far as we know, these devices or magical items are one way, and there's only 2. It's like your message spell. I mean, sure, someone could intercept it, but if that was the case, I don't think we'd be using it. So, I trust in the gear.
Hey, you're doing it. Go for it.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I'd be worried that someone else on the other end is malicious, but that's a whole level of paranoia that I can't jump into.
Okay.
Anyway, I continue on with what I said I did.
Alrighty. They question why you haven't left yet because you reported that you found the information about the Sun Warriors a full day ago.
Yes, and a day of recovery was needed. Thank you for your concern.
Oh, is everybody all right? Do you need reinforcements?
I think we're good now.
We could recall the 1st Battalion.
I'm sure they're very busy. Tell Tar I say hi.
Do you throw that out there?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You get no reply to that.
That's okay.
All right, so you head out. Anybody have anything else they want to take care of in the city?
I'm ready to leave.
No, good.
So you head out in a sort of straight path towards city number 1. Oh boy. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, 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 boom. Please hold.
Standing by to stand by.
Now for a short
Interlude.
bathroom break,
Alright.
interlude, musical montage.
Everybody roll perception checks. My favorite check.
As is a
Nice.
thing.
See, I'm back in the carriage. I can actually see above things now.
I'm a little too relaxed still.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move you all over here.
We're doing perception, you said, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
At
I should
this
be riding
point,
my
we're
horse. So you can make me begin.
We're going.
Yeah,
That
you're
way.
on a horse. You're on a horse. Can you guys rotate yourselves?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
I just
All
did.
right. So you are heading south.
What the heck? Oh my
So
gosh.
or arrange yourselves.
Oh my gosh, let me spin.
Why am I having such a hard time finding all my... Oh, I need to zoom out. Right. We're heading south,
South.
right?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you are having my luck and rolls tonight.
I am
I'm
going
super
to
relaxed.
have Broseph roll with my aiding her. help action.
You fell asleep on the horse, I think.
She's better. All right.
I'm just
Broseph
in a really good mood.
gets a 12.
Okay. Yes, Cat is very relaxed and still. If you find if you close your eyes, you can still feel the hot stones on your back, and so you're just trying to savor that as you get jostled by your horse. It's
Get
much
back in the
different.
saddle.
Tozu relaxing. You smell an odd odor that reminds you of time spent in graveyards.
For real.
All right.
Do you all smell that?
I'll relay it to. I'm gonna relay that to Brody.
Kind of wafts on the breeze. And you catch it in like waves of pungent stench of not quite death. It's not
You're
pleasant.
sharing this with me or no?
Yeah, I'm sharing this with you because you're leading the way. So
Okay.
just says
I should probably be a little farther forward because there's a horse in front of that carriage.
So I assume I hear it and I could woe our horses.
I will.
Yeah, that's
detect
right.
Evil and whatnot, or divine sense. What do they call it now?
I woe the horses. Whoa.
Divine sense. 60 feet.
What's the range? 60 feet?
60 feet.
There is nothing particularly good or evil
Okay.
in 60 feet.
Um,
But when he points it out, you can kind of catch a whiff too.
yes, I think I smell what you smell, but in a very mundane way.
Can you tell
Not
the
in my
direction?
normal.
Tozu?
So everybody can also make. Actually, Tozu, did you just kind of shout, or did you specifically like go up and tell just Brody?
I would assume more of just a general show because I assume that we're just kind of like going around like we're kind of probably being casual, like shouting back and forth to one another as this
Yes.
Yeah,
whole
we're not
thing
like
is going.
stealthing right now.
All right. So
Yeah.
anybody who would like can make a nature check.
Brody refuses on the principle of academic.
Okie dokie.
I'm just getting the bad rolls out now, I hope.
Yeah, that's good. Please. Okay.
That's not good for me then.
Tozu,
Hey, good job, Cat.
Tozu
try.
and Cat, you notice a suspicious lack of the general sounds of the forest. You hear the wind sort of rattling through the trees, but not a lot of bird song, not a lot of chittering or scurrying of animals that normally accompanies you.
You sort of see Kat looking around. She's like, "Is it oddly quiet here?"
It has been about 3 hours, so the sun is getting pretty high
like-
at this point.
Is it oddly quiet here?
It has been about
So it does seem oddly quiet here.
A little too oddly quiet.
A little too quiet.
It's a trap. All right. Well, we shall keep moving then. I
Are
don't
you
know,
continuing to just
getting
move
stuck?
as is?
I don't see a need to break formation if that's your question.
Yeah, that's
As Eli puts another page in the book.
They didn't go after the smell of grave
Nope.
soil.
I just am checking to see, give you the opportunity to be like, no, we want to pause and I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, no, I everyone fine with keep moving? I don't see a reason to stop.
I mean, if you're detect evil or
It
divine
didn't
sense,
pick up
whatever.
anything within my area of notice.
Do you guys can you tell what direction it might be coming from?
Just on the wind, maybe.
Do
Maybe
we,
Tozu
do we have
has
a
more.
finger in the mouth which way the wind's going? Tozu? You were
Uh,
the person who noticed.
Yeah. I mean, would that be another nature check on that
Maybe survival.
Survival.
or survival?
How well can you stick your finger in your mouth?
All right, so I'm going to put you back to the world map for a second. So you are the purple dot. You have moved away from Thalen City towards this first dot and are sort of buzzing by. Like, this area looks a little bit familiar to you. You have walked through these woods before, leaving that glade. And you're kind of walking to the southeast more than a true due south. And Tozu with a 13.
Mm-hmm.
It is coming from somewhere to the south of you still. It is ahead of you on your path.
So it does seem like it's something that we're heading towards, but just gonna, keep a nose out.
I got a bad feeling there's something bad and dead over by where we're not supposed to go.
Well, I mean, we've been through this. There's some dead snakes along the way.
Does it smell like dead snakes or something from a graveyard?
Doesn't smell like dead snakes.
I'm trying to give him hope.
Did I just
Oh,
ask you
boy.
questions?
All right, I'm going to go back to the scene. So you continue on for another about 15 minutes. And you hear roll more perception checks, actually. Sorry. Keep wanting to give you stuff for free, and I shouldn't give you stuff for free.
Well, based on the notebook you have, you maybe.
Broseph got a 21.
If you want to see my notes
Good
for this
job,
session,
both of
if you want to see my notes for this session, this is what they are.
It's blank.
The great thing is, it looks
Looks
like
like a blank page.
Because the notebook I have is actually just the combat tracker, and it's been so long since we have combat that I spilled stuff on the previous pages and had to tear them out. So this is all just blank.
What?
Anyway,
What do you mean we don't fight stuff?
Dude, snakes. I ballpark grand slammed a snake. Thank you very much.
all right. So
Snakes on a celestial plane.
Tozu, again, you kind of catch a stronger whiff of that odor, and you hear a faint scraping sound. Brody, you're a little further ahead.
Mhm.
It sounds like almost like a wounded animal dragging itself through underbrush.
As undead would sound.
It seems to be coming from about
Cats.
200 feet further along the path.
So this sound is coming from down
This
the way
sound
we're
is
traveling.
coming from down the way you're traveling.
I will relay to everyone. I hear a noise ahead further down the way. It sounds like something wounded dragging itself about the woods. But with the smell in the air being as it is, makes me think maybe that's like a shambling undead or something.
Shall we take defensive positions off the road within vision to try to ambush if it is something unsavory?
I'll give you with a 21 that it does sound like it is approaching you.
It's pretty near, and moving the wagon off to the side isn't gonna do much, I think. So I don't think.
I meant move us off the side, metagaming, to get an opportunity of surprise.
Yes, but we
I would like
still
to-
be leaving a wagon and a horse. And
As bait?
no. I disagree with this plan.
Do you want me to go ahead and see if I can find what's going on?
That sounds probably pretty good. And maybe Beetle, you can do the message thing to keep in contact.
I'll also get off the cart and
Tozu goes down, and you can message back and forth.
I'll have
You-
to do
you-
a little bit of distance to be in touch.
So you're stopping travel, yes?
Yeah, I'd say we'll stop in the road.
I'm just going to move everybody to the top.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to follow him a bit because I only have a certain amount of range.
I thought you had like absurd range with that thing.
120 feet, but he said 200 feet away.
Oh,
Yes.
how were you messaging us through the city then before?
Just walking around, and if you pick it up, you pick it up.
Oh, okay. I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
We're going to go with it was a beach
It's-
episode, so
Yeah, that, and it's, you know,
I thought he had like a mile range or something.
Well, I
with it.
mean, I also-
it's a
you also
cantrip,
gotta
so
figure
it's
that
not
we're-
like, you know.
We're in a tree, so like I know the tree extends out, but you could, in theory, still be like within 120 feet because of how the tree was.
right, like
and
twists and
everything.
turns.
Mhm. Yeah.
Basically, it wasn't tactically relevant, and I didn't feel like doing that much math.
So 100.
But here, it may be
AKA
tactically
it was the
relevant,
beach
so
episode.
we're doing the math, and you have to figure out where you're going to stand.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I wanna. So
Just
if
in
there's-
case this isn't friendly.
Yeah, so if there's a tree line, I'd like to stealthily.
Well,
keep my
in theory, this is 65 feet from the cart.
Yeah, you're... Yeah.
So if he gets to get, I'm basically going to keep myself 100 feet away from Tozu at all times. But I would like to do it along the tree line so I can be in cover, need be to do something surprisingly.
Oh, and then that would make sense that if you're on the tree line, that I'm also kind of tree lining because I'm going for the stealth approach. Just kind of observe everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, this map isn't quite big enough, and I
Yeah.
don't know how to make it bigger, but what we can do
We can just call
is just make every square 10 feet instead.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. All right, so Tozu, do you care which side you're on?
I'll be on the same side as Tozu.
Are you, Tozu, are you going off into the trees or are you just walking down the path?
I'm gonna be on the tree line because I'm trying to do this stealthily, so figure that way I'd be able to duck under if need be.
And
Although,
I'll-
for all I know, that could be approaching the thing directly on its path.
Don't know. Gotta try.
and I'm going to stay within 100 feet of him.
Okay. Yeah, I put you at 120 just because. All right, Tozu, you can make a perception check. Make a stealth check and then a perception check.
Ooh, before he leaves, I'm going to Bardic Inspiration him.
Okay.
You can...
Little pep talk. You got it, buddy. You can do the thing.
Yeah, you
I wouldn't add to the 31.
you can... Yeah,
You're probably good.
just in general, don't use it right away, but you have a D8 for...
For ability checks.
attack rolls and saving throws and ability checks.
Tozu sneaks up on whatever it is, scares the shit out of it so bad it just falls apart in the middle of the room.
It's just
So you have,
instantaneous
you have
decomposition.
stealth. It is stealth. Or
So,
you were sneaky. So now go ahead and make your perception check.
Stealth hardcore.
How's a 17 do for me? Do I see things?
Do I see that?
Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I... Christmas music.
A zombie walking through the trees. He's gonna eat.
Yeah, so through the trees
Brody.
and from the cover that you've taken, you can make out a shape.
Square.
It's
Circle.
about 6.5 feet tall, vaguely humanoid, kind of wide, lumpy, like it's wearing like a large cloak or something like that. Kind of slowly shuffling its way forward down the path. It has an abnormal gait, for sure.
And has the smell gotten considerably stronger at this point?
Yeah, this thing is stanky. It has not showered in longer than you.
I message Tozen and ask him
Stanky.
what's going on.
I do my best to relay the information as to what I can smell while trying to not gag over the smell.
You cannot. You don't see any obvious weapons on whatever this is.
I'll relay that via message back to the party. Could I do a history check if I've heard of anything?
Sure.
Or religion? Which would you think is more apt?
History.
Okay.
You know what? You pick.
It's same for either. I'll go history because it makes more sense for my character.
No,
I have no idea what it is.
no. It's too vague. It matches any number of things, from ghost stories to just wearied travelers that actually haven't showered.
Well, I don't.
So I'll message Tozu and say, if you think you can get back stealthily, go for it. Otherwise, hang tight. And
I'm gonna.
we'll-
Well, I was gonna message back, seeing if we could get another. Try to. Actually, no, because if it's 50 feet from where I am, you said, Eli.
Yeah.
Okay, then that would mean that Patrick would have to get really close to me in order to do the detect evil again.
Yep.
So I can. I'll relay back that I'll try to stealthily backtrack.
All of you make history checks.
again.
Including us back at the wagon.
Yes.
Should I roll again?
Yes.
Hey, nat
There you
20.
go.
Wait, didn't that do something?
Uh,
Nat 20s?
our host rule is if you narrate
Yes.
an excellent thing, then you get it.
It's tough for history checks.
Unless you tell an epic tale.
You gotta
Yeah.
tell us exactly what it is, Bill, and not have us give you the Billy Madison answer at the end.
Yeah, especially since you don't know what it is as the player.
If
May God have
You-
mercy on
if
your
you want-
soul.
I mean, if
if you want
Eli
the
messages
information
me exactly
first.
what it is, then I will gladly put it in a tale, and then he can
No,
decide.
Bill, what you got to do is you got to role play based off of not knowing what it is, and just be like, "Oh God, oh no, it can't be."
No, Eli said he'll tell you.
yeah, I will message you the gist.
3. My stats keep messing around with my character sheet. I am not a fan.
Potato, is the printer working for you?
Yes, in a very non-user friendly way.
Okay. Yeah, I've had no issues, so I think it's your computer.
That's an
No,
odd
it's the
turn of
it's the
events.
format.
Ah.
Hold on. There we go. There's my roll. 17.
I'm just guessing that the complete stench of what's going on has made my mind a little very wary and not fully able to put together what I should see right in front of me.
I'm looking both for a whisper or a Discord message in anticipation of this.
It's going to be a whisper.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Let's see how that spelling and grammar is, but that should be the gist of it. Yeah, that is spelled correctly and makes sense. I'm going to give Beetle a second to come up with something. And Beetle can tell you what you get. Does that make sense?
The last part, does that mean the main city forest, quote unquote, or the
So the main city tree
that's what we're talking about? It can't permeate that.
is tremendously magic, and that kind of like the whole forest is relatively magic. But especially around the population centers and Thalen City, the city tree is so just suffused with. It's been the elven homeland since the beginning of, since before recorded history.
Which is basically like 3 days ago in the Elven world.
Okay.
So there's been like, some encroachment on the borders at the very edges, but
Yeah.
you're less than a day out from the capital.
No, I think I know. I think I know what to do with this one. Okay.
So take a sec.
Immediately after the click, I will also do a message to Tozu that he should get back to the group as quietly as he can. And then I want to relay to the group that I'm going to have a flashback to when I was on the flying ship.
Take 2 stress.
Wrong game, buddy. So I'm back on the flying ship and hearing tales from the crew that elven cities are so you are unaware of where magic began or ended and nature started. That the protection that these elven communities have created weaves its way into the wood and creates a magical protection for the cities, of which that undead evil continuously tries to usurp. And what is approaching right now is
Sorry, I
something
sent
of that.
Beetle an extra note.
You did.
I was gonna say
That wasn't my own
took
brand.
an extra note. That
Pause.
That was. You're aware of what I'm referencing there? Of that, you remember that encounter?
Yes, I do. With the phone.
Yes.
Yep.
No. Not
Oh.
with the phone. With the wolves.
Oh. Yeah.
That was within the Elven Forest, which was kind of like by itself was like, interesting.
Gotcha. So the click that's happening is this creature should not be able to be this close to this city. It is. There is something going wrong right now that has allowed this entity to get this far.
So what I'm hearing is we're going to kill it.
Unless it's a good guy and it's just really stinky.
More than likely, we are going to engage to end. For the sake of those in the city that we just befriended.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that we even saw that lich when we met our wolf friend and god was odd enough. but to be this close to a highly populated elven city is even more baffling.
Are you, sorry, Bill, are you whispering this to all of us right now, or
Well, I'm
or is this stuff that
You
you're
can
telling them and I don't?
simulcast, tell them, and message it. That's fine.
yeah, I'll yeah, part of it will be like, hey, you got to get back here, and then I guess that can kind of be happening in the process, and then when he catches up, I'll be
Tozu, do you go back?
Well, that's what basically that's what I'm wondering. Like, if am I hearing this well? I'm still seeing it because if
well. That's why I said in the beginning I wanted to whisper.
if
for you
I
to
have
come
the
back.
ability to assassinate right now, because it would be a surprise attack because I am very stealthily covered.
I mean, you
Actually,
could still
Bill,
make your way back.
Bill, you did say that you were initially immediately going to tell him to run away. So Tozu, you would have heard, get back here.
Even
Whether
if you
you
want to,
listened or not.
even if you
is
want to
up
get
to
back
you.
to like here, because you can still end up doing that ability of yours.
Yeah, but it involves now. I mean, I know I'm most likely going to pass self checks. Sorry, this is metagaming. Okay.
I
we'll
mean,
just
you
say
can
it.
reply and say, "I'm gonna stay here for the sake of ambushing this guy," and I
mean,
won't
yeah,
argue
like
with it.
your character can still feel confident in how sneaky they were being. Like, you would know that moving more puts you at higher risk of detection. That's not inherently
Right.
metagaming. It's not like, oh, I got a 31 and I'm probably not going to roll that well again. It's like, well, the more I move around, the more likely I am to be detected.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you know,
called like proficiency in the
I mean,
stat.
because it is, midday, sun is up. We're in the forest, so there's all these trees and branches and all that. So, just being, it's I think when you told me to get back, I would just say,
You can say, yeah. What do you say?
I would probably respond. I would probably respond with, let me hold position for now, and I'll get back if need be.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Danger is coming.
See, that would be good. That would be good to know.
I'll give him that quick synopsis, and then I'll give them the rendition I just provided.
Okay.
If you wish to make any kind of surprise, now's the time.
Yep. So, would you need me to stealth check again, Eli, if I was to?
If you're going to move, then yes.
If I was
you're
to
going to...
Because I would figure that if I was going to go for the sneak attack, then I would probably have to try to get behind him instead of. I mean, I know you said.
if you wanna move again, then it will be another stealth check. If you want to wait, then
Until
you
it
can
passes,
stay
right?
with the one that you have. Yes.
Okay, I will hold position, but prepare myself for battle, I guess.
Okay. So do you want to prep an attack for when it walks by, regardless of? Well, I guess, do you want to prep an attack for when it walks by? Is that the plan here?
So, how much time do I have from that story, and then to maybe give him any more narrative? Because
One turn.
Okay.
You have about 5 seconds
So I'll
before
say,
it passes where he is.
prepare yourselves for battle however you see fit. And then I'll stand here and say, I'll happily take the first strike to ensure that your stealth is preserved. And that'll be to Tozu. So he'll know not to engage until something has happened. Is that something I can do where I can surprise attack and then he can surprise attack and maybe narratively that helps his surprise attack? Is that a thing?
Yeah, the surprise attack is.
I mean,
that
you
thing?
can all choose to initiate combat whenever.
Okay.
If you successfully surprise it, its first round in combat, the only action it can take will be to remove surprise.
Right.
So regardless of how that initiative order gets rolled between the 4 of you, you will all get a turn before it gets a turn.
Okay, so I can say I'll
If
go first. and
Tozu
everyone
rolls
else
higher than you, he can, or I guess Tozu DJ can choose to ready an attack, with the trigger being your attack.
Yeah. That one.
So regardless of the order, yes, you could effectively have Tozu wait to attack until you attack, and as long as you successfully surprise the thing, guarantee that. If you fail to surprise it, or if you like start talking to it first, then it's no longer surprised, and it will go in the initiative order wherever it rolls.
I heard that, Patrick, in that sentence, Eli. If you choose to talk to it first, Patrick.
Hey,
I
whoever.
mean, technically, Bill is usually the one whispering to everything.
Yeah, he likes to get in things' heads. Very
Whoever,
clever.
whatever you do, if the first thing you do isn't an attack, then it won't be surprised. Tozu could still benefit from being hidden or going before it or having an ally near it, like whatever other rogue features.
Are the trees right up on the road for us? Like, could I only
Yes.
be in the trees here, or is there any?
Yes, you can be in the. This path is pretty much exactly big enough for a cart to fit through.
Okay, I'll hang out.
It's not a road; it's a path.
Okay. When it gets here, aka more than 20 feet away from DJ, or here, I'm going to attack it.
Okay. Keep in mind that until everybody has come up to it, these squares are all 10 feet.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's why this is 30 feet from DJ. This is 20
Yes.
feet from DJ. Okay.
Yes.
So right about Yarish. I just don't want DJ in a 20-foot spillover range.
Tozu, are you good with that plan? Are you planning to wait on where you are until it passes you / Beetle or somebody else does something?
I will respond with the herd to Beetle's plan.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm surprised that Beetle is taking the initiative on this one. I'm not used to Beetle being the shot caller for this, so I just want to see where it goes.
There's a lot
How
of
would everybody
relaxation.
else like to prepare for whatever is shuffling alone through the woods?
The lance is at the ready, and the horses.
Yeah, I'm just chilling in the
Bring
back
it
because I'm
around.
furthest away and I've got my staff.
And Broseph will get her bow ready, and Min and Max will take cover.
Okie dokie. How do I do this? Sorry, I have to pull up the picture that I have.
Visuals.
Because right now it looks like a gargoyle.
It could just be a dirty traveler, man.
What the hell can I send? Okay.
Not after what I gleaned
So
from my
you get
historical
that.
knowledge.
It's level with you. I'm gonna give you a chance to freak out unless you want to wait. DJ sent you a private message in
Oh.
Discord.
Yep. Yes, you did.
That is shuffling down the path.
Oh boy.
Please stick to the plan.
You currently do not have message, so you do not have the opportunity to communicate with your party. You can choose to wait until somebody else does something, or you can act now on your own. The initial plan was to wait.
I think if anything, I would be so mildly taken aback at this point that I would probably just keep waiting, I guess. Like,
Frozen.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So are you all positioned how you want to be positioned?
I reckon.
Brody and Kat. Kat, you
Yeah.
want to be behind the cart? Brody in front?
I mean, I don't think I could. Oh wait, we're at 10 feet squares, right? Okay,
Yes.
so that's fair then, because there's a horse in front of the wagon. So, but
Yes.
with 10-foot squares, that's
Yeah, with 10. Yeah.
so. Yes, I'm good, and shield and lance, and I will stay at plus to armor for now because I don't know what I'm fighting yet.
Okie dokie. So this thing walks up and Beetle.
That's about the spot.
oh.
Beetle, you can see that shuffling down the path towards you.
Is that a zombie
I'm
Kenku?
gonna say
Sorry, that was.
I'm gonna say it's still out of vision for everybody else.
Oh,
But this is the spot where you wanted to trigger whatever you're gonna trigger. If you choose to do that.
It's so ominous because like they both are just making faces and not saying anything, and we have no idea what they're reacting to.
I'm just gonna be
It's
like,
like watching
oh,
those things on the internet where it's like, so it reacts.
and we're like, oh, it's one of those. Kill it.
I point my
It's
finger.
much worse than that.
I point my finger at it.
And it consumes you whole.
And then
Roll a new
blossoms,
character.
and then blossoms from my finger a low roar of explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point must make a dex saving throw.
Okie dokie.
It's a fire sphere.
Against what?
I'm casting Fireball.
Nice. It's a.
Oh, right. What's my dex save? 15?
Okay. It succeeded the save.
Okay, so I want... Can I do this as a reaction?
I just rolled a 19 and a 20.
Ooh.
Sorry.
I mean, saving against a fireball isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
But, wait, hang on.
Never any tape when you need it.
Attack roll,
It's upstairs.
ability check.
I know. But I need it now. Why do I need it here?
Oh, darn, I can't use this
You
on
can
a
go to the
saving
workroom.
throw. That would have been nice.
Just tape in the workroom.
My Bardic
Packing
College
tape.
feature allowing me to use
Oh, no,
my inspiration to modify someone's attack roll, ability check, or damage roll.
Not saves, though.
Nope. Alright, well, that's still a lot of damage, so let's...
Yeah, go ahead, roll your damage for Fireball. Okay.
Couple sixes.
So it's half damage on a succeeded save?
it should be.
Yeah. Right,
Around
Bill?
corners.
Yeah, it should be safe for
find
half.
Objects.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, it's half,
Everything's
it's half,
on
it's half
fire.
damage. I was just seeing if there's any other effects. That...
Use fireball in the forest. Yeah.
You did use Fireball in the forest.
But based on what we said, that's a 40-foot wide road, and those trees are probably okay.
Yeah.
Keyword probably.
Hey,
Can the tree make
the
a
bard
dex
can
save?
dream, okay?
Okay.
Is the creature surprised?
So it's like it's a burst of flame. It lasts for 2 seconds and then kind of like dissipates into the air. The creature looks exactly the same, but it pauses in its shuffle and it twists its head unnaturally far to the side, and kind of its sockets are fixed on your location.
It didn't fully answer the question. Other than it notices me.
It looks about the same.
So
It's
not
smoking
surprised,
a little
huh?
bit.
I mean, you're not telling us to roll initiative, which is
Everybody
why I still
can roll
pause.
initiative.
Okay.
Oh no.
There it is.
Now he wants us to roll initiative. Someone cast fireball.
Oh, that was a level 3 spell out of the container.
Brody. Broseph.
Oh.
I tend to go last. It's actually okay that I go last. It plays to my tactical makeup.
Brody wears makeup.
Boom, boom.
He might. I could see Brody wearing like light accents of color.
He's got the black Stuff under the eyes like football player.
Just the the athletic hashes under the eyes, so that you don't get glare from the sweat on your cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
You like saying the black stuff under your eyes was gonna be like eyeliner?
Actually,
Guyliner.
I messed this up, Beetle. That should have been your turn. Conveniently, you went first.
Great.
Is there disagreement there? I see
I
Pat
mean,
shaking
he
his head.
initiated combat, so
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're good.
I'm just fine with auto clocking him to first, regardless.
That's why
you
I
know?
never understand if you do an attack that is done unknown to the creature, like if it's a single person doing it, does that automatically count as an attack of opportunity because it was done outside of initiative?
No.
Like
It's
versus the
kind
whole
of
party
vague,
being.
But it should, once you choose to do the attack, then initiative should go
Follow.
for everybody. So I should have had everybody roll initiative before that happened, but you would have probably been bumped to first. I think it's not a bad house rule. If everybody agrees that one person should initiate combat, then they can just be first.
I mean, that
conveniently,
makes
you
sense.
rolled first anyway. But you now have a bonus action and movement.
Dire Badger. You guys, any of you ever noticed the dire badger in the back of the PHP? He's right there. He's a badger, and he's dire.
Badger.
I'm gonna bonus action my chaotic
Mushroom,
insight.
mushroom.
My chaotic insight.
No, we
with
already
my
did the
glasses.
snakes.
My glasses.
Sure.
I'm gonna use 4
What are you getting?
charges. Oh, all of it. I need all of it.
Okie dokie.
After what you just pulled, can they see this yet? Can I talk about this yet?
We haven't seen it yet.
Did the
I know.
light of my fireball illuminate the target?
Kaplooey!
No, they haven't moved. I'm going to say no. They haven't moved in.
And plus, it's not
range.
really illuminating the target because it is midday.
What are you supposed to get with this? You're supposed to get AC, hit points, speed, stats, saves, resistance, immunity, senses.
Yeah, so we have 1 for mental stats of Intel, Wisdom, Charisma. Physical stats is number 2, Strength, Dex, Con.
Yep.
3 is Strengths, 4 is Weaknesses. But if I do all 4, I get all 4.
Okay,
Otherwise,
I'm
so
gonna-
like, say I did, for the sake of the party, if I ever use 1 charge on my glasses for this ability, I have to roll a d4 to see what I get, which is why it's called Chaotic Insight. But if I use 4 charges, it's just, I get the 4.
I'm
So
going to give you
it's
AC
like a
and
breath,
hit points as
Right. And if you fill them all, you get them all.
What was that, Eli? Dude.
No, it's like it's a selector. So there's 4 different options of thing that he can get, but it's chaotic. So he can either get
Oh, great.
it's strength, dex, and con numbers, it's int, wisdom, and charisma numbers, it's weaknesses, or it's something else. I forget exactly how he phrased it. But effectively, he can use a number of charges to get a number of those. But the ones that he get is random. So he can't just say, I want to get its physical stats. He has to be like, okay, I'm going to use 1 charge, roll a d4 and hope. Or I really care about finding out this specific stat, so I'm just going to use 4 charges, get all the stats so I know that I'm getting the info.
Yeah, because I could say I'm going to go for 2 charges and I'll roll 2 d4s. And once I hit 2
And
numbers
hope.
that are different, I'll get those 2.
I think I understand.
Eli, I'm reading this, and I mean this
I
with
had
all
those.
respect and love, but you are a bastard.
Yeah, you're welcome. You can't see its actions either.
No.
Woo.
So,
Feel it.
resistance means half, and
Resistance
immunity
is
means
half.
none. Okay.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
That was your bonus action.
My bonus action, and then, oh god, I'm doing a movement. Guess who's getting to the back of the party? Wait, oops, I should actually count this out. So I was here, right?
And all of those are 10 now.
Here? Was I here?
I
Was
think
I there?
you were 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Hang on, my
80,
stream's
90.
going to catch up. I'm going to know exactly where I am.
I think you were there. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, that's 100 feet from Tozu, so I think you were there.
All right, 10, 20, 30.
Alrighty. Next up is Cat.
Oh, I still have no idea what we're fighting, correct?
Okay, actually, we're going to do this.
I think you and I just heard an explosion, and that was it.
Can I scream zombie Kenku? Is that too much information?
No.
All right. Hey, everybody, forget what I just said.
You used the bonus action already.
Hey, everybody, forget what I said.
No, you know what? You can scream Zombie Kenku as a free action, but
I'm
you
just
can't
running.
give
I'm not going to
any
give
of the-
any information. No.
You
I'm
can't
not
give
gonna.
any details.
I'm
No,
always
God, no.
focusing on giant explosion.
Yep,
Zombie
there was a giant explosion.
Kenku!
It is. Here, sorry, I'm gonna just adjust this a little bit.
And for the record, I actually don't know exactly what this is, other than it's stuff.
Yeah.
So this could be something
Can I
else. But when
see
I
it?
see,
At all?
eventually, but when I saw it, to me, that's a zombie Kenku.
Kenku are generally short, and this thing is about 6.5 feet tall.
Hey, this is that's all I know.
Dire zombie Kenku.
Yes.
Oh God, this is now. So that's not surprised at all, huh?
It may be surprised. You can look at its face. If you can get a facial expression off that,
Well,
Good on
so no, because isn't it a status effect that would mean that he doesn't get an action in this rotation? Not so much me knowing it's surprised.
yes, but I don't think you would know that.
I mean,
Alright.
do I have to know it for it to be surprised?
I have to know if it's surprised or not.
It
when I make my action.
it functionally has surprise. Yes. You, Bill.
Oh,
know
I
that it's-
yeah, no.
You, Bill, know that it's functionally surprised. Beetle, it appears completely unfazed.
No, that's
Water
fine.
near
That's
us,
fine.
Eli?
Yeah, no. I guess that was more
You
mechanics
can
for the sake of us.
Investigate for water specifically if you want to
Sure.
like spend your turn looking for water.
Yeah, because I can't see it yet.
We
I mean,
start
like, are we-
fight. Cat goes into forest to find water.
Oh, no, I can manipulate water. Shut up.
no. I know what you meant. That was.
But yeah, like I can't
you have
see it yet.
like
so
you
it's
have
not really...
water skins and you have your jug.
No, because they're like a body of water or like a pond or something nearby.
You
I'm
can
just
make an
curious.
investigation check to try to find one.
I just want like in visual. I'm not gonna like leave the party to do
Then
this.
that would be perception.
Then yeah, it would be perception. No.
No. Okay. That's what I figured.
It's a lush forest. There's probably a stream somewhere. You could try to go find it,
I
but
need something
not.
closer.
Yeah, not immediately off the path. I mean, how
Okay.
much? What are you going?
I
for?
moved forward and I can't see it yet, so I can't really do anything yet.
Are you trying to like? Do you have a monk thing? One of your
Yeah.
element ways. What's the thing? Is it water whip?
For Shape of the Flowing River, I can mess with terrain, but if there's no water around, it doesn't matter. So we're good. I was just curious.
I mean, you could like pour your jug of water on the ground.
That's not going to be enough.
Okay.
I don't think it multiplies it. Like
Okay.
I could do stuff, but not meaningfully if it's only a small amount of water.
I mean, you can. All right. So everybody is smaller. So just for the sake of it, because I don't feel like shrinking you. You moved 10 feet. You can move more than that if you choose. If
well,
you
he
want
was
to,
in the way, so I didn't know if I could.
yes, he is.
All right, I will come up to there. I'll be level
I
with.
just-
Is it correct to
Sorry.
say that your colleagues can't impede your movement? You just can't stop on
Yeah,
them?
you can't end your space in their turn, but you can move through their space. Also, all of these spaces should be 10 feet, so really everybody should be half their size. But there's no way to make something half a square size.
That's fine.
That's fine, as long as you're.
That's fine.
You tell us
Yes.
when we're close enough and we'll adjust again.
Yes, I will let you
Yeah,
know when everything swaps back to being 5 feet and normal.
So
good.
was my roll all I could do, or can I ready something, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can. So you still have like 10 or 20 feet of movement?
I want to move just yet.
Do you have any
But-
ranged options as a monk?
Yeah, you have 15 more feet of movement, and you can ready an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready Fist of Unbroken Air. So if that thing comes within 30 feet of me, I'm gonna cast that on it.
Okie dokie. Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, Broseph.
Broseph still can't see the target, right?
Correct.
She will take out her bow and ready to attack when
Okay.
it is in range.
Tozu, you can do a thing.
Yep.
It is 20 feet away from you.
Yep. And so I'm looking at the hand crossbow, which is 30/120. So anything under 30 feet would be shooting it with disadvantage, right?
No
No.
penalty.
No penalty unless it's in melee range.
It's over 30 feet. You'd have the penalty up to a maximum of 120 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's effective range and maximum range.
Okay. Then,
And then like the melee, like
I'm
as I said.
I'm so going to die.
I like your faith.
Alright. Well, let this be the sign that I want to do everything I can for the team. Let's shoot a silver crossbow or a crossbolt at it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and
A push up for the man who had a heart attack.
go ahead
You
and
should still have the inspiration on you.
Yeah, inspiration
Hopefully-
doesn't fix crit fails, though.
No. I meant for if he uses an inspiration.
Oh, inspiration does fix
Just-
crit fails. Sorry, bardic inspiration does not fix crit fails.
Yeah, it just adds to, doesn't.
Well, and
One is a one.
the bardic inspiration should still be on you too. If you
Yes,
use
you
your
should have
regular
inspiration and bardic inspiration.
yeah, I will use my last remaining inspiration
Good call.
for 17
Land at
And-
home. Yeah.
Huh?
Do the bardic.
to the bardic, which is just a D8.
Yeah.
It's up to you if you want to use it. Do you have to
This is
choose
the
before
opening
the thing?
salvo, the sneak
Yeah,
attack,
so-
extra damage thing. I'd burn it here, but
Do you
that's
have to choose before? Well, do you have to choose before the effect?
So how it's supposed to work is anytime like something right now, because I have this ability, before someone says it's successful or a failure,
Yeah. besides
they
before-
have to decide whether they want to use it. Yeah.
So, do you want to gamble on this thing having an AC of 17 or less, or do you want to spend your bardic inspiration?
I'm gonna spend the bardic inspiration because, in the hopes that this is surprise right now, that would be an assassinate attempt, which would get me which would basically be like rolling
Yeah.
a d20 or
One,
rolling nat 20 rather.
Eli, I don't know if I can meta this to him or not. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just not.
Okay.
Well, I mean, is it a game knowledge? Because DJ's new.
My
to this?
character would probably know this, maybe, but I
Oh,
don't.
never mind then. Yeah.
Like I know I potentially like. I don't know the monster, but
Yeah, you definitely do. This is not an official monster.
no. But that's why. That's why I'm thinking, because I can think how you think. Be like,
It's dangerous.
I'm just gonna shut up. Never mind. Do as you will. I
All right,
apologize.
go ahead, roll a d8.
There it is.
A 25 hits.
All right. And now I do have to ask you: Is this
It is
secret
surprised, yes. It also hasn't gone yet.
All right. Well, no, but that just gives me the sneak attack aspect. Yeah.
But
So-
doesn't.
Oh, I
no,
thought it because you're
surprise is a
hidden,
critical.
you get the sneak attack.
Yes, that's a critical. Yes.
Okay, yes. So it is. This is a crit.
So that is
Assassinate.
that'll be a.
So you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to roll. Well, no, I guess you do have to roll damage, but so it's. Was it 2d6 plus
What?
8d6?
8d6 plus 4. Because
What's your? Cause what is it? Do you double the crit dice? Or you double the sneak attack dice? Two?
as any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
Okay, yeah. So
I have 3d6
8d6.
as a sneak attack.
8d6 plus 4.
Yeah, because this
I
is
love it.
Because,
Yeah, it's dexterity bonus, right?
bridge.
Yep.
And 2 more push-ups, apparently.
Three push-ups total.
Okay. It rotates its head like 160 degrees on its axis without turning its body. And its head is tilted and its eyes are pointing at you. You
Great.
still have a bonus action and a movement.
Yep. Okay, you're moving me, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to rotate you
Okay.
for the sake of it being funny to me.
So 10, 20, 30, and, yep. 40, 50, 60. That'll... Yep.
Do you want to come towards us?
Not yet.
All right. Do you have an action or something, a bonus action that
He
is
can
called hide?
he can dash as bonus.
Yeah.
That's why he ran.
Well,
that
no,
far
like
away.
to hide again.
I
Is there-
can
No, because he
hide, but I-
dashed.
Yeah, well, I dashed I used my movement, and then I could have hid, but it's also looking at me.
So you chose to dash instead. Okay, I don't understand rogues 100%. So that
Yes.
was more my question.
Yep, he could either dash. He could have either dashed or hidden as the bonus action.
Gotcha.
But
And chose
considering
that.
that
I don't want to lead
considering
you.
that it was
I'm
looking
just
at me,
curious.
there's not a solid chance I would have been able to hit, successfully hide.
Oh,
So
it's a
I'm just
check.
running
Okay,
I'm running further into the trees.
sure. So it's a check you have to make. Cool.
I believe it would have to be a stealth check, and
Yeah, it
even
would
though I'm
be,
trying to
yeah.
conceal my presence because he was already aware of me, I wouldn't get that +2 bonus, and I'd probably have to roll with disadvantage, which admittedly I still have a +10 to it, but just in case, I'm going to just keep running. 'Cause I
Alrighty,
don't know what this thing's movement is going to be like.
Brody.
My movement. Oh, there it is. It is on here. I still don't see this thing.
Correct.
I will also ready an action to charge.
Does
Along
he
with bow.
have-
Okay.
Oh wait, I can't do that, right? You can't move and attack off a ready action. You can move. I think we determined that last time, or
Oh God, I forget what we
2 or 3.
determined.
Your call. You can make a
Yeah,
call
I think
for it,
it's no. I think it's just an attack or
Yeah.
an activation of a thing.
huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it's just your action becomes a.
I think you can
action.
ready-
You still get your movement.
I think you can ready dash
Right, because that's an action.
because that's the action.
Yeah. I'm looking to set up the whole salvo, particularly the
Yeah,
trample.
you can. Because nope.
But the trample requires movement as a part. You have to have moved and then to be able to trample.
Yeah.
It's not together.
Correct.
It's separate things. Okay,
Yeah.
well that makes me a little less. Now I've gone, so that's no longer useful. Let me try this then, since we're working in such big open spaces and. Okay, is there like a bend in the road? Why haven't I seen the thing yet? I guess. Is my question.
Effectively terrain. Yes, drawing in this is very difficult, but there's some like slight curvature and a little bit of like an up and down, and it's also pretty densely forested.
Okay.
So
some
your
branches
your
hanging
visible
over the
range
road.
your visible range is 60 feet.
Okay. I will.
So it's like Beetle has retreated out of visible range. Tozu has retreated out of visible range because of all of this is forest.
And I'm green, I blend in.
And small.
Well, I have a power that I want to try using, but I don't know. You guys might end up hurting yourselves. But it'd be such a good time to use it. Sure. What's the initiative roster? Do we know when it's going next? I guess.
Nope.
Because it hasn't gone yet, right?
Correct. Or it either hasn't gone, or maybe it has gone, but it's only action was to remove surprise.
Yeah, right. I'm not going to do that then because I ended up killing my own team. All right. I will wait.
Okay. Nothing readied?
I will attack it if it gets in range of my lance.
I thought he said
That's
he
always a
readied
safe
his.
bet.
I thought you said you readied your charge.
I can't
Yeah, you
because
can't
in order
ready
to
charge.
charge, you had to have already moved 20 feet, and then you may make on your turn, and then you may make a trample attack. And you cannot move as a part of a readied action. You can only take an action. So like I can't
No, I
can't
get you.
do both.
It'd be funny as a house
Right.
it'd be funny house rule to say if you move 20 feet you could ready a trample. Because technically all of this is happening at once.
Trampling.
Right.
Well, you know what I mean. Like all this is technically happening at once, and it's
Yeah.
just we do
Yeah,
this
I
order
guess
for
that
sanity. But
might work. I think that a trample has to occur on your turn though.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
sure.
got to be. It's got to be. I think the way that it's phrased is after moving at least 20 feet in a straight line.
yeah,
You may
Specifically
make a
on
trample attack.
yeah.
But anyway, I will ready an attack.
In
with
case,
my
sure.
land.
Okie dokie.
Suddenly zooms in on us.
So you all hear a bone-chilling screech. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And those of you that haven't seen it yet,
Oh boy.
Zombie Kenku.
Damn zombie birds.
pretty much see. Hang on, where did my image go? Oh no, where did my image go?
I mean, did
What the hell,
you
man?
message it to somebody else?
If you guys open my stream, you'll see. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
I did. I did message it to somebody else. Let me copy it from. Bum, 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 bum. Copy image.
Where is it going to end up?
Unable to. All right. Fucking nice. Oh,
Oh,
The
no.
GM's getting angry. Oh
There's a
no,
whole-
he's going to take it out on the players.
Someone give him a
it's
sandwich.
it's so annoying.
There's a whole nother game happening over there right now.
Freaking software. All right. Where's
It's like me. I've been fighting with the printer.
stupid D&D chat or D&D channel.
It's gonna be in the
It's gonna be in Discord
at
eventually.
some point.
Under
Copy.
this like slew of flower pictures and like a
Paste.
charcuterie board.
You're welcome.
Can I not?
I had a
paste it?
lovely day. I hope you did too.
Oh, I did. I'm still relaxed. I
I'm gonna
don't even
laugh.
know what the hell we're fighting. It's great.
I'm gonna laugh if I can put this in there before you.
Yeah, if you can put it in there, please. By all means. There we go. Good God,
Ooh.
technology is the worst. That comes swooping like low over the ground. Its creepy skeletal wings outspread, swoops across the ground, and it kind of stops when it approaches you. I'm going.
So
to
it kind
move
of glides across the ground, or is it walking?
It's gliding, and I'm going to move it.
So it went from jerky motions.
10,
So-
20, 30. So we're going to move it.
Because that was 60 so far.
So we're going to move it there, and everything is going to go back to being 5 feet now.
With Tozu being like way off in the
With
woods.
Tozu being way off in the woods.
Okay.
Bap, bap, bap.
So in theory, my
Tozu, you're all.
so in theory, my 30, like I already took my movement if I'm back at this spot for 30 feet.
Yeah, so Tozu, until you get here, those are all the squares.
Below the
All the
line
squares
are 10.
in that area are 10 feet.
Okay.
And it is Beetle's turn.
We're gonna fireball again, even though I know what I know. The other option. Actually, no. What am I doing? What am
It
I
has
There's-
legs like
there's-
you.
There's got to be a better option.
Maybe it's just scared and lonely.
doing?
I mean, we've already attacked the thing.
I just
That's true.
don't want to be lonely.
That is not where I
Maybe
am.
it's just
Metal.
misunderstood.
Maybe.
You need to.
Maybe it's undead.
Not. All right.
Maybe it's
Maybe. Maybe it, its name is actually Mabel.
As long as it's not Maeve.
Aw.
Womp womp.
I'm gonna snag this because I'm gonna have to keep coming back to it. Yep. I'm gonna cast Bane. It needs to make a charisma check, saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC?
15.
Oh, it's gonna fail.
All right, it is baned. I'm baning it.
So what is you do this every time, and I never remember.
That's
what
quite
Bane
all right.
does.
I will gladly reiterate that it
Attacks and
is
stuff.
whenever a target that fails this save, blah blah. Whenever it makes an attack roll or saving throw, until the spell ends, which is 10 minutes, it must roll a d4 and subtract that number from the attack or saving throw.
Okay. And it can't retry the save.
Nope, it's just baned for 10 minutes.
It's just banned. Cool. Unless you take damage and break concentration.
Correct. Concentration is a thing.
Run away!
Anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I would very much like to
Run away!
move back here and Bardically Inspiration Cat.
Me or Pat?
Yeah, cat or pat.
Cat. Pat's not
Okay.
here.
Staying in character. All right.
Pat's
All
not
right.
here.
End of turn? You good?
Thinking and thinking.
Loading.
That was action, bonus action, and some movement.
Just a little more movement. I'm good now.
Sure. Cat, your turn.
Oh, it's me.
Seems-
How close is it to us?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I guess it's 30 feet, so I guess you... Yeah, what's the range on Fist of...
Within 30 feet.
If I may, Broseph did ready in action to fire her longbow.
Yes. So, I'm sorry. I apologize. I missed that.
No problem.
With the changing scales. So, you can free Fist of Unbroken, and Broseph can make a bow attack for free. And then
Okay.
we'll get back to everything, because that's your ready to action from last turn that I missed. That's my bad.
No worries.
Plus 4.
I'm just going to account for my key points.
Broseph
Two.
fired an arrow at a 13.
Nope.
Okay. Marking
All
it.
right.
It was swooping. She missed. She's not.
Fist of Broken Air, as an action, spend 2 key points to target something within 30 feet. It's a strength saving throw.
Would that have triggered last turn when it
This
moved?
would have triggered before the Bane.
Right.
So I will be making the saves pre-Bane.
Right.
So this isn't our
Um,
turn. This is the before.
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
before that I made a mistake.
Yeah, this might not be
Yeah, no worries.
effective, but we can try it. What'd you roll?
Would I roll?
18.
Yeah, okay. So, it's 3d10 bludgeoning, and you can push it up to 20 and knock it prone. If it's successful, which it is, half damage, no push.
All right, so
So-
roll
310
3d10.
and half it. And no plussies. No, go away plus. Bam. Ha, lame. 4 bludgeoning.
Hey, every bit helps.
Lame. Okay, and
All
then
right,
your
now
person
it's-
did their
now
thing.
it's-
Now it's my
Yeah,
actual
now
turn.
it's your actual turn.
Okay, let me see.
And now all the squares are back to being 5.
Okay.
Unless you're Tozu.
I feel like that was an indirect short joke.
I mean, it kind of works out. Tozu, for in case we didn't specifically address it, your pants are recharged.
Yeah,
Nice.
I knew that after another long rest. Yeah.
All right, Kat, what you got?
All right. Yeah, whatever. This is probably stupid, but
You can run up and smack it.
Yup. That's all I
Yes.
can
It's a snake. Go get it.
do. That's all
Is
I can do.
Is that where you're going to stand for it?
Can I reach it other places?
Yeah.
Could be over one more and hit it in the diagonal.
Is that cool?
That works.
I will thwack it with my staff.
Roll to hit.
I will. And I'm inspired, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or, like,
you don't
bardically
You're
have to.
bardically inspired.
You don't have to.
Oh, I
use
don't
it
want to
right
roll
now.
3 of them. Hold on.
What, no, you don't. Okay.
Okay, and then what's yours? A D8.
You rolled a d10 there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Never changed it.
That's not a 20.
that's not helpful. All right, let's try that again. There we go. A 22.
So that's your
Okay.
attack roll.
Yes.
Do you want to use your bardic inspiration?
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay, you hit.
Okay. Hold on. I forget. It was 3. A number of charges. The free action you can expend a charge to add bonus damage to an attack. Roll an additional damage die of the type. This feature can be used before or after an attack successfully hits. Okay, so I will use a charge to add to the damage. So I know it's
Okay.
successful. So it'll be 2d8 plus 3.
Okay. And this is with your staff?
Yeah, it is magical for purposes of resistance.
Okay.
That's 12. Technically magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then because I did that, I can do it again. Because I took an attack action, so I can attack twice.
Mhm.
So, and you. Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's a miss.
But I'm inspired, so I'm gonna inspire the shit out of that because that was terrible. Beep 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 beep. Let me eliminate an inspiration. Down to that. Try again. That's better.
Okay.
Still a
That hits.
push up. All right, cool. And then I will not burn a charge. So I will need a single d8 plus 3. Do 7 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And, oh my gosh. I can do
You can do an unarmed attack for free, or you can spend a key point to do 2 unarmed attacks.
2,
Okay.
spending a key point. 3. And my unarmed is... Did it change at all when we leveled up?
I don't
Does
think so. I
anyone
think
know?
it's still a D6.
6. Okay, just wanted to check. All right, so
Yeah,
same
D6.
thing. Oop. 23
23 hits, so roll a D6.
and plus 3.
Mhm.
Monk stuff. Bam, 8.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Do you want to use anything else?
No, that's fine.
Okay, 10 misses.
That's fine.
And that
And
is
then-
a movement, an action, and a bonus action.
Okay.
Is that all the stuff that you have to do?
Yes, because I can't do 2 bonus actions, so I'm good.
Okay. So simultaneously to you moving up to attack it and starting to slap at it, it's also slapping at you.
Talking.
Don't forget that minus
Because-
D4 on your attack roll, sir.
Yes, I will if it is relevant.
What?
Well, the first thing I rolled was a 1, so I'm not subtracting 4 from that.
Yay!
It punches its own
Slap
chest.
yourself.
I do a push up for every one that's rolled at the end of everything. Don't you worry.
We need another snake
Does-
episode. That's a lot more chances for you to get ones.
Does an 18 hit?
18. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I definitely thought you were going to say 8.
Can I do this?
You know, cutting words it.
It's fairly close.
And you
so.
deducted the 4, Eli, right?
I deducted the 4 to get 18.
I am going to use a bardic inspiration and use cutting words.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my accordion.
One moment.
Oh, hey, did I get inspiration on my little story?
Yes.
All right, cool.
I'll
I'll update that too. You're a zombie Kenku wannabe, and you're never gonna be able to kill us. I reduce that number by that.
Okay, 12 to hit then. Does 12 hit?
Cat?
Danielle, that's on you.
Sorry, no,
Cat?
that was me.
No? Okay,
It does
cool.
not.
Hey!
Broseph's turn.
I'm
Thank
spent.
you.
I'm
Noose
gonna
is
get
an
another
arrow.
drink of wine while you keep going. I'll be right back.
17 from the bow.
17 hits.
All right. It's a D8 plus 2. 4 piercing.
Okay.
Does it look like it's normally effective?
Nope.
Okay.
It does not.
It looks like it got hurt though, just not as much as it should have.
It's irritated. She hit it in the faceplate, and there's like a little bone chip missing, but
Okay.
it didn't like shatter its head or anything.
I'm
or
gonna
crack it, really.
assume damage has been halved.
It wasn't nothing. Tozu.
Yep. Start the long journey back. 10, 20, 30, and I am going to attempt to hide.
Okay, roll stealth.
With the +2.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, here. So sneaky.
Tucked
Brody.
away.
So sneaky.
All right. So I need a ruling from you. So my lance has reach, and trample has to be in melee. So the lay of it would be: can I move, attack with my lance, and then continue the rest of the motion, and still have trample count? The wording is: if the horse moves at least 20 feet straight towards a creature and then hits with a hooves attack on the same turn, that target must succeed. All the other stuff. Basically, I just know, like, can I boom and then keep going, or does it have to be move attack with the horse?
I don't
No.
think reach weapons have to be done at reach range.
I know they don't have to be, but I'm curious tactically if I can.
I'm going to say no, because the horse would have to pause.
Because you're allowed to move, attack, move. Like, you can break up your movement in between your attacks if you have multiple attacks.
Yes.
And again, mechanically, I'm totally fine with your interpretation. Fictionally, I also look at, like, or even real world, when a mounted knight
The lance would
charge
hit
with lance
first.
and keep going. They would hit them with the lance and then run them over. That was the whole point.
Yeah. I think technically probably no, but I like it. So
Sure.
fuck
Yeah.
it. Yeah, sure.
I could see it going either way.
No, I think
But I like it. So
I
we're
think that's
doing
fine. I
it.
mean, because I think if reach weapons had to be at the distance, then I would say no. You'd have to pick one. But I think because of the way that they're designed, it is designed for you to be able to do that. I think you should be able to do that. So yes.
So I was, thinking,
But
like,
the charge does have to be a straight line. So if there's
Yeah, it says right there, 20 feet straight forward.
Yeah.
Or straight towards. I can't
Yeah.
wiggle it. I have to cover
Yeah.
20 feet straight.
So if there is like a multiple target thing and you're like, oh, can I kill the first one with my lance and then use the charge on the second one? Like Maybe,
As long as it's in a straight.
as long as it's in a straight line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Thank you for clarifying.
Mhm.
But since it seems that magic items are the way to go, you said that we're in 5 foot squares, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so I've closed. I will start with Bo. So Bo is going to make a hoof attack +6. +6.
Did anyone else's mom watch Days of Our
Hit.
Lives?
Yes, my mom watched that all the time.
Every time you said Bo right there, it kept going in my head. Oh no, Marlena.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Bo, like, boyfriend, too.
I don't know. I know. Bo's
Alright,
got a
that's
lot.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Not magical. And then, because I did move in at least 20 feet in a straight line, the target must make a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If it can be, but, you know.
And then it's -4 to saves.
14 is the number.
It succeeds.
Okay, so it does not get knocked prone, and I do not get a follow-up attack. Alright, then I will go to me, or I will use the gauntlet. Boom, boom, because that does do magical damage. We have AC up right now. First attack, dirty 20, assuming that hits.
Hits.
Okay. I really need to get.
Patrick's breaking stuff.
I need a big monitor. It's coming. It's gonna happen someday.
Let's get rid of all the useless ones we have first. Smiley face.
2. Yeah, I don't have enough screen for everything right now. I feel like I'm the slowest turns. Okay, that is 8 magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I will attack again.
A guy I worked with in IT, he used to have a
Any bonuses to that?
60-inch TV that was his one monitor,
that's a
and he
miss.
sized everything perfectly to just take up this giant space.
Yeah, but how big? Alright, I'm done. What,
His
how big was the
monitors are
monitor?
old TV.
60-inch TV.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm
that's fair.
I'm eyeing this like
Wrap
wraparound at Micro Center right now. I'm
Shenanigans.
like, someday I will own you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. Cat.
Yes. My turn?
21
I was
to
like,
hit.
is it my turn?
I will use my reaction to impose disadvantage with my shielding fighting style.
And it gets minus D4.
That's right.
The
My
look I
homie,
just got
he
from
my
Eli.
back.
Is it minus a D4 or -4?
Minus a D4.
Okay.
1 through 4.
14 to hit.
I think that's a no. That's a no! Yeah. Yes.
All right.
That's how we do.
Pat,
They
does it
protect
get
your home.
disadvantage on every attack or just the? just that
When a
one?
creature you can see attacks another within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
It's
So
a
I'm assuming it
reaction,
is
so you don't
the
get
one.
That,
Yeah.
the tackle.
Because you
Okay.
don't your reaction doesn't come back till you get your turn.
That's
Yeah.
not the right dice.
Okay.
Still worth it, I
Okay.
feel.
16 to hit.
That
Is
one
that
does hit.
also with minus the D4?
That is also with minus the D4.
Gotta keep stating it.
It's getting a +6 to these hits, so it's just it's.
This
little
one's on
balance.
you, Danielle. I did my thing.
All right, that is.
Got.
Yeah, we're gonna roll for this. That is 11 piercing damage,
Owie.
and make a con save.
You could see it like the bony tips of the wing, like just like. It's a pretty cool visual.
That's not a very good con save.
Hold on. You get +3 to that because of my aura of protection.
8.
That's an 8. Okay.
Sorry. I'm helping.
I know, that's fine.
That is a failed con save.
Yep, it is.
All right.
Consequence?
Tozu, nothing yet. Tozu, make a perception check.
13.
Okay, I'm gonna actually whisper to you while Beetle decides what he's gonna do.
I'm going to use the head while that's going on.
Throw another fireball, Bill.
Not right now.
That's fine.
Just-
I'm not. I take hits. It's cool.
Yeah, but I'd rather not be doing the hitting.
Yep. A little bit.
Oh, now you don't want to thunderclap your teammates.
I didn't before.
That's what she said. I don't know.
happened-
Eli, are you
she's got
whispering
the
on?
thunder
Oh,
killer.
okay, never mind. See it.
I don't want to do that because that could happen.
oh.
Above that.
Okay.
Although, I think the strength is too high.
What are you hang about?
Risk that.
Oh, nothing.
I guess I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt and hope I don't kill the steed.
Party members.
The me next to him?
No, the steed. His steed.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right. I grounded out with bow.
Yeah, I might be putting.
So bad.
Just
Patrick.
So I'll do the 2d8
Bo might get hit by
first.
Chaos Bolt again.
So 3 and a 6. So it doesn't
don't you have to
reiterate.
roll a spell attack?
No,
No, you definitely
Bill's
have to roll a spell
casting
attack.
probably.
Chaos
You can
Bolt,
miss with chaos
then
bolt.
if it does have to hit another person here, another
Yeah,
friendly.
I gotta do a spell
Hit bow.
attack. What's my?
I mean, you can keep the 3 and 6
Sorry.
as the d8s when
I
it
am
comes
back.
time for that. But
Oh,
you
for sure.
you should, yeah.
For sure.
What's going on?
I'm doing
Bill's doing-
things. I can do something.
That's a good question. Eli, what's the size of this thing?
That's
Large.
That's unfortunate.
Can you scale it up on the map?
I thought, no, yeah, true.
Thanks.
Sorry.
So
Because otherwise, my mounted combat feat, I'd be getting advantage if it was smaller.
Yes. Sorry.
Thank you.
It was.
We
everything
were
was
scaled
small.
before,
This was
yeah.
weird.
pretty sure that misses.
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna use an inspiration die.
Okay.
I'm gonna use
Noted.
inspiration die. Do I do another one? No.
Is it worth it?
Mm,
I kind of, but I just wanted to use my bolt. All right, I guess
Normally, you
that
can
misses.
only do inspiration once, but
Only can do you once.
well, if you ask nicely, I might be
You
willing
can
to
do
do
him 0 times. Thank you very much. He is broken.
Not the route I thought that was going. Don't worry, I think you're good.
Come
I guess then I will as
Last time
a.
he pays for you to go to the spa.
that.
He
Yeah.
didn't pay. I paid. He bought me drinks. He just wanted me liquored up.
I'm gonna healing word. Cat.
Okay. How much would Cat be gaining?
I'm double checking. D4 plus 4. Oh, nice.
All right. Cat, instead of gaining 8 hit points, you gain 0.
Ha.
Wait,
Beetle,
Wait,
you
what?
still have to burn a spell slot.
You are poisoned.
That's fine.
That's that con save you failed.
I accidentally forgot that I could do it at a higher level, so I just did a level 1. Woo! Suck it.
If you want to retcon it to a higher level, you can burn any size spell slot you want.
Enticing words from the devil.
I know, right?
Yes,
Well, that
please.
sucks.
Burn higher spell slots.
Crazy enough to work.
I'm done.
Alrighty, Cat.
That's me.
It's your turn. Congratulations.
I
You
know.
take 9 necrotic damage.
Quick question:
boo.
who still has my inspiration?
I do not.
Tozu?
Tozu?
I don't have one.
No, I only gave it to Tozu and Cat.
Tozu.
Yeah, I used mine.
He used it on the. Or she used
Oh,
it.
right.
So nobody does.
All right. I'm going to smack it again because that's pretty much what I can do.
Okay.
Y'all should help smack it.
I tried, and I also tried to
21.
hear you, but you apparently
Hits.
said no, thank you.
All right.
I know. I love this creature.
It's not even a real creature.
I know. I would have hated if it was real. It's so creepy looking.
Double. I'm going to use a charge to double the damage.
Sure.
Find it in my re-rolly list. 2d8 plus 3. Reroll. Bam. 14. Magical bludgeoning for purposes of resistance. Whack.
Okay.
And then I can do it again.
Okay.
Because I'm a martial artist-y thing. Whee. That probably doesn't hit.
Does not.
Okay. And then I'm gonna... Where's it? Can I get a free one?
Yes, or you can spend a key point for 2, but you have to choose beforehand.
Yeah, no, I want just my free one.
Okay, roll a d20. Or roll the hit, I guess.
Bam. 19.
Hits.
Cool. And that one's the D6, right? Oh, wait. I don't knew that. Stunning. Can I stunning strike on this?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. So do I do that first or do I do damage first?
I think you just make sure you connect, and then you can do it. Is that
Yeah,
like
'cause
the
I already
paladin
connected.
stuff, where it's like I connect and then I apply this extra ability I have?
What happened?
I don't know monks
Yes.
well enough.
Make
Alright.
attack, damage, apply.
Damage
bonus
and then do the
effects.
other thing?
If
Okay.
you so choose to.
So D6 plus 3, bam. Alright, 9.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna spend a key point to stunning strike it.
Which is a con save.
Give DC 13.
It succeeds.
Okay. Oh, crap. Hold on. I was
Actually,
trying
hang
to...
on. Sorry, I forgot to minus. Yeah, it succeeds.
Okay.
Damn.
I tried.
Yes.
Alright. And none of those were...
It's real pissed.
Yeah, I know.
Is that going to be the end of your turn?
Do I run away? Or just keep being its punching bag?
Don't forget about attack
Yes.
of opportunity. So
No, I can spend a key point to not.
nice.
Nah,
If-
screw it. It
if
can hit
you-
me.
If you stay nearby, I can try to fix you, maybe.
Alright, that will be my turn.
You can make a con save.
Of course I can.
You can. You don't have to.
What if I don't?
The only way not to lose is not to play.
Okay. That's a 12 with Brody's shenanigans.
Yeah, +3 for me.
Noted. Brosif's turn.
Brosif looses an arrow. She got a
And
23. 7 normal piercing damage.
Noted. Still up. Still pissed.
Still halved.
Yep.
Okay.
Tozu.
All right, 10 feet. Now, crossing the line right here, is that back to 5
the
feet, or is
next-
that another 10 feet?
The next square that you move into will cost you 10 feet, and then you'll be good at the 5 feet.
Okay. So, 20 feet,
Yep.
25, 30.
Nice.
Oh, time for that silver short sword.
Yep.
23.
Hits.
Cool. And that is a sneak attack, so... $19.
Still up. Still pissed.
Yep. Is that and I probably should have done this before I went in for the attack. Is that thing getting any bigger? Do I have to perception check again? Is that
You
my
could use a
bonus
bonus action to look.
action? YOLO. Nope, not D4.
Nope.
He got a 50.
No, you do not. Okay.
How about a
That erases all the push-ups you had to do.
You don't know.
Heard. Oh, that was my bonus action. Yep. Cheers.
That was all your movement too. Cool. Brody.
I'm gonna start with bow with a hoof attack.
Sure.
22.
Hits.
And does 11 bludgeoning. Flat. Non-magical. Okay, get some magic hooves on you. Good?
Yes, that hits.
Okay, alright. So it's the 11 bludgeoning. Got it. Okay, then I will go to myself. I will...
Wait, 11 bludgeoning?
11 bludgeoning.
Oh,
Bow does
because you
11.
rolled. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Bow does flat damage.
Okay.
I will... How does Cat look? Does she look like black veins and stuff, or withered, or anything blatantly obvious?
Fine.
Sure you do. You're making con saves each turn.
Fine.
My heels aren't working.
Yeah, I picked up on that.
She looks diseased.
Okay. I will reach out and lay on hands and spend 5 points from my pool to remove one disease or neutralize a poison affecting her. And if there's more than one, I can keep going. So I cure one disease from her. Is she still afflicted?
She is undiseased.
Okay. And no poisons or anything else?
Correct.
Okay.
I usually cat got a little like flexy stretchy thing and it's like you're alright.
And then you want me to pour some more healing into that? Well, actually, I can't do that. That's separate.
Fine.
Yes, I cannot recover and heal in the same.
No worries. With all the buffs you guys gave me, I'm actually pretty good on the health part. It was the con part that was not so good.
And reduce 5 from that. That cost me 5. Yeah, and that's an action to do. So I'm done.
I hate being old and having a real
Huzzah.
job and being tired.
Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Striker's
Oh,
got to
dear.
strike because Tank's keeping people up right now.
I'm so sorry. I'm
Just
so
don't
sorry.
deliver like 70 in one blow and we'll be fine.
Your cousin can join us.
New character. Is it attack roll here?
So how did Brody work out?
Yeah, it's a crit.
I will impose disadvantage.
Okay. It's a 17.
I
It
will.
hits, but it's not a crit.
I will react with my last bardic cutting word.
They like me. They really like me.
And where is it?
And I watched.
It's reduced by 6.
Okay, it's an 11.
That does not hit.
All right. All right.
Exhausted.
Still tapping all his resources over there.
For its second attack, it's a 21 to hit.
Not a crit though.
Not a crit. It's
And-
better
and-
than a crit.
And not 2 hits.
It is 10 piercing damage.
Ow! Stop stabbing me!
I think that means you're all out of 10 hit points.
Make
Oh, I was already out of them a long
Make-
time ago.
And
Make
make the
it-
con save.
make the con save.
First,
+3 for me.
20.
Hey.
Non-natural.
Thank you.
23. With
That's a
Brody's
success on a con
assist.
save.
Thank you.
That means I get to attack next round. Yay!
All right, Beetle, your turn.
Thanks, Brody.
Jeez, I'm crow.
Like shield, heal.
Yeah.
Want me to keep hitting it? That's what you gotta do.
You're at least making magical attacks, so. But if I don't have to heal you, that means I can make a magical attack also, and I can pour my smite into it.
You can do it. Put your smite into it.
Nice.
Told you I was part bard.
Did we decide that if I Dissonant Whispers and it runs out of their range, they get a attack of opportunity because I'm not forcing it out like with a spell that pushes? It's like I'm forcing him to run away.
I think so.
If it's moving under its own movement,
Yeah.
we should. If something's like
It's
you're on
not
a
and it's
wagon
not an
and it drives away, or
explosion.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Then I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers, and it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, while reducing it by that 1d4. And 15 is the number.
Minus a d4. 16. 16.
Well, it's still going to take a little bit of damage. And I might as well... What type is this? Psychic? Alright, yeah, we're going to upscale this to level 3. Because that's okay. So we're doing 5 of them. And that's 19 psychic damage, and it doesn't run anywhere. And down I go.
Alrighty. Congratulations. with that dissonant whispers,
it's
it
bloody.
dies.
You little piece of shit.
Huzzah! You have done this.
You give who?
Oh my gosh.
Bad name.
Tozu, make a perception check. Just Tozu.
This was a very odd fight
Yeah.
in terms of like rolls, like who did what.
So Tozu, you look up, and your stomach drops.
Oh, he
You
still
get
doesn't
it.
have far to go.
That's,
you hit the
got a
bottom.
little
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
forbearance. You see, circling the sky above you in flight and descending upon you, two more. And we're going to cut it there.
Ah,
Tune in
jeez.
next week
Ah, jeez.
to see how our heroes deal with this shit.
Oh, I spent so much more than I ever would have. Oh god.
So it's a weird fight.
Oh no.
Don't
Well,
worry, I'm pretty sure they're mimics.
okay. Well,
Shenanigans.
yep. Thanks for joining, you couple of great people, and hopefully
See you next time.
See you next time, and we
Don't
won't
forget
be...
to
Maybe
like,
for
comment,
the last
subscribe.
Oh my god.
All right, so who gets inspiration this time?
Oh god.
Beetle.
I would say either Beetle or Brody, because they saved my ass multiple times.
I think Beetle did some cool shit.
Thanks. I need something to regain to my sheet over here.
Yeah, how many spell slots do you have left?
I have a fair amount. I have
Okay.
a 3 three 2s and 2 1s.
Okay.
Give him an inspiration.
But even then, after that, like, do I have a cantrip that at least does something?
Vicious mockery.
No, I have.
Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation.
I can cast Entangle once per long rest as a cantrip.
Okay.
Something about my bardicness that got me that.
My bardicness.
My bardicness. I mean, after that, then it just turns into my sword, but ideally I never get that far. Because here we are.
All right, I'm on board with giving Beetle that inspiration.
Hey, thanks, guys.
I think you did good.
I felt like I was the utility character in this fight instead of Beetle, and Beetle was more of the
Oh
powerhouse.
yeah,
And
well,
he
dude,
was
y'all rolled a
striking.
lot of ones this round. This
Well,
game. I'm not a fan of this shit.
I didn't roll any ones this time.
I miss hitting the creature or having not my thing halved by 2 on 4 occasions.
You sucked at rolling.
It wasn't even sucked. It was just like, it's so close. Oh, that was funny. That was good. And I'm terrified for next time.
I'm not.
Fortunately, I still have a good amount of resources, but
I mean, I know a lot about these creatures that I don't have time to tell you to help. Unless it starts really getting...
I'm planning on adopting one of them.
It's a fun creature, right?
I mean, it's powerful. It's not unreasonably so from what I've seen. Like, it's a good challenge. You know, I'm concerned. I'm not... Like, when you said 2 more descend from the sky, the option of retreat hit the table, but I don't think it was an immediate, like, we need to get out of here right now. But it became a very present, like, we might want to get out of here right now. That's also from my character sheet.
Yeah,
like,
part of me is like, the DM goes, 3 people didn't take damage? Here come 2 more.
Yep. Burn all the spell slots, surprise attacks, charges of magical weapons. Let's get all that out of the way.
Don't worry. Before they land, we should be able to take a long rest.
Yeah, right? Right. Well, thanks for coming, guys. Signing it out.
Yay.